Hello, I'm Sky and welcome to Explore Iran by Sky. Iran, with population of over 80 million, is a country in the Middle East in Western Asia. You might hear Iran's name a lot if you watch the news regularly, but mainstream media won't tell you much about Iran's history and culture. In this video, I'm going to share some fun facts you probably never heard of about Iran. Number 1. Iran is not Arab country and Iranians are Persian. Most countries in the Middle East speak Arabic, but Iranians don't speak Arabic, they speak Persian. Their language is also known as Farsi. 61% of Iranians are Persians, while the rest of the population in the country consists of Azeri, Kurds, Lurs, Arabs, Baluchis, and other ethnic groups. Number 2. In Iran has its own calendar. One of the interesting facts about Iran is that Iranians use their own calendar, which is a solar calendar, meaning that its time reckoning is based on the Earth's movement around the sun. The first day of the year is the first day of spring and it is called Nowruz. The first 6 months have 31 days, the following 5 months have 30 days, and the last month normally has 29 days, but 30 days in leap years. Number 3. Iran or Persia. Persia is Iran's old name. In 1935, Reza Shah, king of Iran, changed the name of the country from Persia to Iran. Iran means the land of Aryans. Number 4. Iranian food is delicious. Iranian dishes usually come with rice or a variety of flatbread slow-cooked stews. With rice are the most popular dishes in Iran, but there are a variety of kebab dishes too. Iranians love to have side dishes like salad or fresh herbs for every meal. Number 5. The weekend in Iran is Friday. The weekend in Iran is Thursday and Friday. Thursday is like Saturday. Banks and shops are open, but some offices are closed, while Friday is like Sunday. Number 6. Iran is home to Zoroastrianism, one of the oldest religions in the world. The religion was founded by the prophet Zoroaster in the 6th century BC. There are still Zoroastrians living in Iran today. Even though the majority of Iranians are Muslims, some of the main Zoroastrian feasts are still celebrated by all Iranians. Some of these festivals are Nowruz, Yalda, Charsham-Suri, and so on. Number 7. A thumbs up is bad, really bad in Iran. When you are in Iran, don't give the thumbs up sign to anyone. Basically, giving a thumbs up is like holding up your middle finger. Number 8. Iranians say things they don't mean. When we talk to friends or family members, we normally say phrases like قربونت برم or fadat, which means I will sacrifice myself for you, but we don't really mean it. Sometimes we want to show our love, but some other time we just use it to end the conversation in a polite way. Number 9. The unique culture of Tarof. This is another example of the previous fact, but this one is a little more complicated. Tarof is a social principle where people tend to be really polite. For example, when you are a guest, your host might offer you something. You should always reply with "na, merci," which means "no, thanks." Don't worry, they will make the offer again and you can then accept it. Another example is when you are saying bye to your host. The host might ask you to stay longer. Keep in mind, he might not mean it. You should say no, thanks. It's getting late. This might go on for a while. If you really want to know if your host means it, ask if this is thorough or not. Number 10. Blowing your nose in public is rude. Blowing your nose might sound natural, but don't do it when you are in Iran. If you do it, you will get some very ugly looks. Blowing your nose in public is considered gross and rude in the Iranian culture, so if you have to do it, you should use the washroom or any other private space. Number 11. Iranians love tea. Iranians love drinking tea. Iranian tea is brewed black tea without milk. Tea is served at every gathering in Iran, and most Iranians drink tea after each meal. Number 12. Pahlevani or Zurkhani rituals. Pahlevani and Zurkhani rituals are one of the ancient traditional sports in Iran, which is listed on the UNESCO Intangible Heritage. This sport was a traditional system to Iran to train warriors in the past. Number 13. The majority of students in universities are females. Despite considerable restrictions for female which prevents them from joining some university courses, more than 65% of university students in Iran are women. Getting a degree in a higher education is very common for Iranian women. Number 14. The Iranian drink araqsagi is strong. Alcohol has been illegal in Iran since 40 years ago, but this doesn't mean Iranians forget their tradition. Some still drink secretly. Araqsagi, also known as Persian vodka, usually contains 50% alcohol, but it can be even higher than that. The high quality one tastes like grappa. And one last thing, Iran is a beautiful country, stunning mountains, lush forests, and amazing landscape and desert. Iranians are famous for their hospitality. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe us for more information and more videos about Iran.